Happy Tuesday once again out there in Vol Land. Frank Rockhouse Orange Sports Channel coming at you. We are moments away from Josh Heupel taking the podium down in Dallas for SEC Media Days. This morning I released a video talking about the first 2 days of the Major League Baseball draft and how it affected Tennessee's roster for 2025. I'll link that at the end here as well. But want to get back in some Lady Vols notes. Been searching around trying to find some stuff. I've seen a little bit over the last couple of days. I saw DeBay over on another YouTube channel who she puts out good content. Had posted about Nyla Brooks, and I'll kind of piggyback off of that as well. And then I found a note of interest from yesterday that I thought, I don't know how far it goes, but the fact that Tennessee was mentioned here, I thought was a big deal. So let me start with Nyla Brooks first. That's the big one from what I've seen. I think it's her dad. They're still dad, uncle, or someone. I saw it earlier, and I apologize if I've got the wrong one mentioned on it. But they still have Lady Vols stuff on their Twitter pages. There's my alarm reminding me of SEC Media Days today in case I had forgotten it this morning. But Nyla Brooks, she was committed under Kelly Harper and her staff when Coach Samantha Williams was let go. Nyla Brooks did reopen her commitment. Based on what I see around, she's considered a 5-star prospect in the women's college basketball game. To me, significant development is she has scheduled an official visit the weekend of October 18th through 20th. Now, where does the Lady Vols fit in this? I don't know. There's numerous teams involved. Maryland, North Carolina, I've seen them involved as well. But the fact that they still seem to have that love for the Lady Vols, the fact that she sets that weekend for a visit, I think it may be based on what I'm looking at. That is the Alabama weekend for football. Does Kim Caldwell target this one as a big weekend to get these ladies on campus, get the whole experience, and try to get them back in the fold? So I think that's a pretty significant piece of news that was reported earlier in the week. Deshaun London on 3 Sports, I think, or 24/7 Sports, I'm sorry, on that had reported it. If you can get her back in the fold, go along with me and Maya Paldo. That's a heck of a block. And then, that's a heck of a start because Tennessee, they are going to have numerous spots to fill after this season. They'll have over 5 roster spots to fill. So they're going to need all the help they can get. Now, obviously, they're going to go to the portal as well. But if you can first fill it out with this top-notch talent, that's a pretty big deal for Lady Vols basketball and Kim Caldwell and what they're doing. And this tells me they were able to come in, get the Paldo twins in the fold, both 50 players. You've got Nyla Brooks. Now, do they get her? I don't know. There's a long way to go in that one. But the fact that they're able to get back in, get her on campus for a visit, I think it's a big deal. And then yesterday, it was announced Aaliyah Chavez, the #1 overall prospect. She released a top 10. Now, you say, well, the top 10, that's not getting anywhere, but the Lady Vols are in the top 10. I thought that is significant because of just the time frame on that. And she's quoted as saying, I just started talking to the new coach. I knew the old coach very well, but the new coach is kind of different. I love their recruiting, and they talk to me almost every day too. Now, I've seen do they, the next round of cuts, that's kind of the thing. Do the players will sometimes cut it down to 5, 4, something like that. Do the Lady Vols make it to the next round? I mean, we'll see on that. But the fact that it seems that they're on her very hard, they're talking to her daily. They're not shying away from it. The fact that they're making those inroads, able to get in, it may not amount to much, but I still think it says a lot to how this coaching staff is doing recruiting wise, that they're able to make the top 10 of the #1 overall prospect when, they've been around really just basically a short amount of time in the grand scheme of things, because, other programs have been on these ladies for years. And, they're coming in with their backs against the wall, but they're making that top 10. Do they continue to progress in this recruitment or not? That will be interesting to see. But that style of play that Kim Caldwell runs seems to be a factor that these recruits are are taking notice of, just from the videos, just from talking with that coaching staff. And you've seen some of the videos last week showing what they're doing in practice. They're working hard. They're getting up and down the court. And, what I liked is it seems like a pretty loose, laid back practice, but at the same time, it's very controlled. It is very accountability. There's a lot of accountability in that, as she calls some of them out the end, not individually, but just like, hey, that's not acceptable around here. Good things are happening with this program. Again, I talked about it last night toward the end of my live show. If you've not listened to that, catch about if you're looking for Lady Vols, talk about the last 10 minutes or so. We talked Lady Vols, we talked recruiting, we talked about what we're seeing with Kim Caldwell and his staff, what we're wanting to see moving forward with them. To me, it comes down to winning on the court. That's going to be the biggest thing, because you got Dawn Staley, Kim Mulkey, these coaches, Gino, all these coaches building programs for years. Kim Caldwell's coming from Marshall, wanting to build a staff, build a program, rebuild a program that's been honestly just run of the mill. It's been an average program for years now. And it's, I've seen people talk about, I don't know, just different things. It's an average program, or it has been. Kim Caldwell's job's to come in, rebuild that program to what we all knew it growing up. People in the state of Tennessee close to that program know what that program was all about. It's not been the standard. I state that every time on a Lady Vols video. I don't really need to keep restating it. But Kim Caldwell and staff, they're making inroads. They're doing a good job recruiting. Can they close? And a lot of it, too, is going to depend on, I think, results on the court, showing progress, showing how they're going with that as well. I will wrap up on that one. Let's get in here and watch some SEC Media Days. I'll get this uploaded here in just, I'll probably wait till a little bit late this afternoon. I'm recording this. It's now 11:35. I'll probably upload this. I don't know. I'll probably go and get it uploaded, honestly, and get some more stuff done after SEC Media Days. Make sure you hit that like button if you like the content. Share it out to anyone that, may be a Vols fan. Maybe they've not checked out the channel. Hit subscribe. And if you want to say that super thanks down that bottom right-hand corner, it's always appreciated as well. Working on membership tiers on here. Hoping to get those done sometime this week, actually. Get some membership tiers. We can get some other things going with this channel. Appreciate all your support. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Frank Rock, House of Orange Sports Channel. And last but most certainly not least, go Vols.
Everyone rejects me.